Shavuot Tov. Welcome to the weekly mitzvah. We are currently, as I speak, on Rosh Chodesh Av, and this enters into a period known as the 9 days. That the 3 weeks of between Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz, until Tisha B'Av is divided up into 3 different periods of mourning. The initial period is from Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz, until Rosh Chodesh, and that is, I suppose, akin to the laws of mourning that one would observe in the 12 months that if one's mourning a parent. From Rosh Chodesh until the 8th of Av, the period that we're in now, the 9 days, the level of mourning is intensified to the level of Shloshim. Now, Shloshim has certain ramifications. I would like to just talk the practical ramifications of what happens during these days. So as we can see already, shaving hasn't been permitted for the last 10, 11 days, which is why I'm looking a bit hairier than I usually do. So that's one thing. From this period onwards, showering needs to be purely functional. Meaning, you're allowed to shower. There's what to say that one can shower. But the showering is not supposed to be pleasurable. It's supposed to be functional. So how does one do that? Well, number one, you don't stay in the shower for a long time. You're in, you clean yourself, you get out. And the best way of ensuring that, and probably halachically the best way of doing this, is to make sure that the temperature of the shower is somewhat less warm, or is cooler than normally it would be. So if you like a shower that's nice and warm and steaming, and you put it a bit cooler, you put 5 degrees cooler than normally, it doesn't make it unpleasant. It doesn't make the shower very, very uncomfortable. But one thing it ensures is that you're not going to be sticking around for a long time, and that it makes your shower purely a functional purpose. Also, purchasing of new things. Now there's a whole question whether one can purchase new things during the 3 weeks, but definitely from the point of Shloshim, that no purchases should be done. Unless we're talking about huge bargains and sales that if you don't buy them now, it's going to cost you enormous amounts of money to do it. So then that's a different thing. But generally speaking, we don't do it. The other big thing that comes now is we stop eating meat and drinking wine. Outside of Shabbos, from this point until the Tisha B'Av, when of itself is a fast day, we don't eat meat, we don't drink wine. Because these were considered signs of festivity and rejoicing, and something that we're trying to detract from at the moment. So those are the general laws of the 9 days. The mourning is intensified. We're not listening to music. We're not listening to. We're not doing anything that really enhances our levels of simcha. And the next time that we'll meet, we'll be talking about the laws of Tisha B'Av. Please God, early next week, we will be able to go into the laws of Shiva and those which are practiced on the day of Tisha B'Av. Shavuot Tov.